That's spelled D-I-L-L-I-G-A-F, Dillygaff, and this is what it means. Do I look like I give a fuck, Dillygaff? Am I being direct enough, Dillygaff? It's just another way of saying I couldn't give a fucking rat's ass, mate. And do I look like I give a fuck, Dillygaff? Your turn. Do I look like I give a fuck, Dillygaff?
Oh my God. Hi. Jdawg's here. And evidently he doesn't want a finger in his butt. Again.
There was a doctor.
There was a doctor involved. Okay,
And they had to hold me because I was getting up to leave.
Okay, I'll back up. How did this all start? I said, do you want me to get you a margarita? And he goes, no, that's okay, I have water, because we were already having something that I know is high octane. And he goes, I'll try anything once. And I said, would you like a finger in your butt? Not again.
I'm glad that doctor lady had small hands.
Oh my God, you're breaking the rules.
Is that Miles?
Yes. Okay.
Does he get those free with his shirts?
No, I think he ordered them. He seemed a little miffed when they got used in one of the bird reviews.
So does he need to put a thing Miles only?
It's here. You know, possession is, 9/10. And you're using my absolute favorite glass. I won't even put this in the dishwasher anymore because they don't exist. People thought that they actually had rats and that it wasn't just a name. These people are...
Cellar rats? Well, what about hood rats?
I tell you, you think you found the level of stupid, and then you meet a Biden voter.
Special kind.
See, okay, full disclosure, I have had one pregame. Just one. And as full disclosure, all of a sudden I'm completely congested. He brings over toys too, so. So is that how that was originally sold?
Yeah, that was.
With a gun and a bag full of mags for it?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Saw it. Sent a message and was like,
look at that.
that one looks like some sort of an animal.
Yours looks like just like a claw is slowly spinning, and this seriously looks like a whole like the Milky Way. The Milky Way is on Orion's neck. No, Orion's belt.
Men in Black?
Good job.
Ryan's a cat?
Yeah, Orion was the cat. The Milky Way is on Orion's belt. Cheers. Well, sorry, I didn't get any. Smells good. Oh, description. It smells good. Just like...
I don't think you're going to shine anything through there.
No. I mean, we can just for, contractual obligations. I've got gym mode. See? Gym mode. Low. Medium. Oh, but it's doing the light up the... That's cool.
Barely.
Hey Miles, look, your glass, because it's etched in it, it's transmitting around. Actually, it's not etched in it. Why is it doing that? Who cares? Drink up. Scooby-Doo.
Jinkies.
Jinkies. She's got nice jinkies.
Have you seen those?
Her jinkies?
No, the Parodies.
What?
The Scooby-Doo porn.
No, Jdawg, I do not watch porn. That is Now, even thinking about it, I have to add a few extra rosary beads to my dissertation tonight.
Right.
I like the other one. I liked whatever was it, can 19. I like that one a lot better than this. That one had kind of it was so sweet that it went. This is where people think I'm too sweet, and I'm gonna stay right there on the line. It was amazing.
This tastes a lot like most soaps.
Most what?
Like a lot of the other ones.
It's bitter.
Yeah.
It's got a bitterness that the other one did not have. Okay, let's. I guess I'll read a couple comments because there was like almost 150 views, and comments right where I like them. Smile Money was saying first. Clyde says second or third, and KB Roberts says fifth, being third. Salty says naked is the way. Tardisia says black helicopters matter, and Multi-Gunman says naked, you can't handle it. Can't live without it. Okay, Smile Money. Tune up. It's called show prep. Okay, so one of the things arriving for NS is the G3C. This would be a first for one of these. It looks an awful lot like the size-wise. Here's what I don't understand, Jdawg, is what I thought that the G2 to the G3, I thought it was stepping up, like a model.
19?
Yeah, like a model step up. Now I've heard that the trigger does feel a little bit better in this guy. They both have second strike capability, which I love the idea of that for a carry gun. But it has a fixed, blacked out rear sight, where the G2C is an adjustable rear sight. I prefer that. This was a backup to the backup. This is, as you can tell, has not been carried, has not been shot, and is just a.
And they got a goofy safety on them.
Yeah, they do have a.
That's the only wear on that one is on the edge of the safety.
I do not. The only time I take that back, I have had the safety on the other one, the black one. I carry the black one. As a matter of fact, I carried the black one all last week. I gave the HK. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling sexy, and needed a little bit more space in the old belt line. So
I've been carrying the 5914 since I got it.
some guns they just, I know some people would be like, oh, it's a Taurus. Well, you know what? I wouldn't say I'm a fanboy of Taurus, but I think they are an extremely underrated company.
If you get something that works.
As long as it works. And
I'm more than happy with my PT92.
I've got that storage item at the PT1911, and after shit stopped falling off of it, it's a tack driver though. I shot it better out at the shack than I did the Kimber. So here is the G3, and this is the G3C. I carried this a couple of weeks just to be able to answer some questions like, what do you think of it? And I hated these blacked out sights. I believe they're still in the box, but I put a set of these. The only thing that would really fit on it was these Glock style ones, and they're not night sights or anything, but they are 3-dot, and I thought that was an improvement over it. But as far as full disclosure goes, I will not be adding any more wear to this one. I prefer the G2C. That one is that one has a steady this guy, not this guy, the black one. This one has a steady use in my carry rotation. I like it because it has 13 rounds, and it is a small footprint gun, and I like that double strike. You know, for some reason you got a bad primer, give it another go.
I've gotten some old ammo that was some surplus Greek ammo or something. We bought it because it was literally the cheapest thing on the shelf, and there was so many rounds that when we were at the range that didn't work, threw like half a box of ammo away. I was like, I'm not even messing with this.
This guy didn't even have a box?
No box. Came with a baggie or some mags.
Hey, but it works out. I have an empty box, just like this.
Oh.
So, that's all good. Okay, what next?
CZP07.
CZP07, I believe it was... Is there an 04?
No.
Then it must be an 07. I shot one of these at the Missouri Shoot-A-Palooza.
There's an 09 that's bigger.
I think it was the size. I think it was NIHAPS 07.
If it was NIHAPS, it was an 07.
All I know is that we were at like 25 yards on a paper target, and I made one of the better groupings that entire day, and he's sitting on a lawn chair behind me, and I have this look on my face like, and this is, let me quote him, "Don't fucking get any ideas." So keeping it is out, is that what you're saying? You know, I love the CZ design.
That one has a...
I love that bore axis.
One has a decocker. There was no box with the safety or the back straps.
But they are.
Huh?
You have them?
No.
Oh.
There's no back straps, no box, or the safety. I have safeties at home from the ones I've converted. Because my duty only came with the safety, and I had to get roll pins because it was missing the roll pin inside of it somewhere to put the decocker in it.
I don't know. The last time I shot one of these, I shot it extremely well. They feel good in the hand, but something about this size and its ability, I already have that category filled with that HK. I just love that gun. There's just...
Yeah, you pick up some of the new 17-round mags for it. There's a few at Shooters. Because I told them to order one, and they didn't order one. They ordered like 5 or 6, maybe 10 of them. I don't know.
I'll have to look. I think I have one already.
Because the new ones have an orange follower.
How much are they?
$46.
I was gonna say, let me give you some money, and next time you're there, grab it for me.
Or you can go online if you can find them. There are spring conversion kits. It comes with a new spring follower and floor plate. Not the very bottom, but the inner plate.
So you can squeeze more rounds into it.
Yeah, but then you're still stuck with the 15-round bodies. You just don't see the
last few
witness holes. Like on a Glock Happy Stick, it says 31 on the back, but you can fit 33 in there.
There's a few mags that I have there. You know, I'm even happy if the mag says 12 rounds and you could get 12 and a half. So that way when
you put it in,
when you're not like,
oh yeah, sounds like that at Grand Power.
Oh,
Put 5 in there and you can't get it in.
We don't want that's the gun I love to hate. It feels good in the hand. It's a rotating barrel and it's a frickin' 10mm. But after that, it fights you on everything.
Mags. I've loaded them.
I have drawn blood more on those Grand Power mags. I broke a Lula loader. It snapped the thing right off.
I got one for $3.50.
A Lula?
Yeah,
That's a good deal.
that's why I bought it. I was like, who's pricing this stuff? I'm not complaining, but keep it up. And there's people pricing stuff that didn't care, like whatever it came in with a box of stuff or whatever, somebody or it was in a bag and somebody sold the shit, didn't bring out all the accessories, and like, what do we do with this?
Okay. Poco, no wonder you're so popular with the gay community with that opening. Hector says no, just no. Come on. You know you want it to be. Spamony says 454 is a round that I would enjoy shooting maybe 6. That would be enough for one trip, so that supply Mike loaded would last a long while.
454 holds 5.
Unless you get a Ruger. JR10 Desert Gold used to rip on me all the time. Where is JR10 Desert Gold, by the way? He says that a real gun doesn't need pussy ports, and that his holds 6 rounds.
I've shot the Raging Bull with and without ports. It needs the ports. But that was half a lifetime ago.
I mean, I like that gun just the way it is.
I think I was 14 or 15 when I shot it. So it definitely got shot way more after the guy got ports put on it.
Oh, he had it ported.
Yeah, you got it magna ported.
Jdawg is here heading to work. Smile Money says, have a good one. Did you have a good one?
Uneventful.
Smile Money. If the countries to the south of us are invading, you do not need to kill innocent people. If they're invading, I would minigun them bitches as soon as you see them. They should be like RoboCop. There should be some spinny red lights, and as soon as they come within 50 feet of the American border, they are illegal.
You know the border wall's on our side of the border, right?
That's where the guns go. Just full automation. Somebody shows up every couple of days to reload them. If you want to legally be here, come here legally. If not, bzzzt.
There's an old dot. You want a new toy?
Oh yeah, I got that from Travis.
That's pretty old.
It still lights up.
It probably eats batteries too.
Probably, I don't know. I've actually never fired it on that yet. Oh, sorry.
Do you have a stack of paper somewhere? Are you doing that?
What, shooting?
Yeah, you're just shooting into something over here. All the way over there, or were they closer?
It was boxes. It was like a box and a box and a box and a box. And when I went to get the boxes, I found BBs all the way to the center box.
Reuse them.
Oh, but I've saved them. Why not just invade them back and expand the U.S. like Russia's doing? Eliminate the drug cartels and get rid of all of the money paid to the corrupt U.S. officials. We could be down to the Panama Canal by lunchtime. I know he's being funny, but I could see it. I mean, why not? Mike says, cheers, you bad boy. Then Scourge says, review an IPA. I hear you love them. I have one right here. Mike, the knives are nice, but still junk to me as I have no use for them. Then Scourge, Jdawg, here against my will. Poco. Uncle Touchy, the lotion goes on the skin. Hector, 457th. Smile Money says, now a brew review hasn't reached the number of commenters, but we can try. No. Then Hector says, okay, I'm actually number 456.5. Oofda, Sharky. Bet you they taste like cinnamon pudding.
Seeing spots.
Phil says 2 thumbs up and 4 shots. Smile Money. Damn, Eric, YouTube protects you. They deleted a comment that I made suggesting that your videos at the range have many more views than the mystery boxes. This is usually
Would you like to know how to say that? We hungy.
well hungy.
We hungy. Officer Jared We hungy. One of them co-hosts on the None Fancy channel way back in the day.
Really? Same
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah.
Is that?
Officer Jared, yeah. He was doing all the baton combatives and stuff.
Sounds like the guy. Multi Gunman says the beer needs more whiskey. A lot more whiskey. Then Scourge, get a sidecar so that you can take Marshall for rides and see how long it takes for you to get a call about him doing 130 up the scene.
You don't actually have to take him. Just take his collar off.
Mess with Sam. Take his collar off and put it on a DTA bus. I told her, I said, I just want to take his collar and run randomly through the neighborhood.
Give it to the kids.
Here, guys. When, like when Greg's daughter, she's a nurse, and they were competing to see who got the most steps in for a month. And Greg stopped over one day. Little Bella is running around playing in the yard, going, Grandpa, look what Mom let me wear. Greg goes in the house. Andrea, you just got busted by your daughter.
Look what Mom
Look what Mom's letting me wear. Oh my God. And last but not least,
a big old bag of PMags. Not a big bag.
a bag of PMags. Might have to start another box to put them into the as needed. Except for this one is defective. I will be keeping this one. As you can see, somebody fucked up when they made this one. But don't worry, NIHAP. I got ya, okay?
I think put that one in there.
308. Okay, so that's
They have some 308 mags over there, but they're not a deal.
Yeah, I don't even want to go in. I don't even want to go in there. There's only one thing on my list. There's only one thing.
They don't have that.
And I can't afford it right now, so.
Somebody finally bought that Jdawg.
Yours?
Yeah.
Did you cry? Did you feel weepy?
No. I sold it to get something else. And the last time I had it out, I realized I can't hit the mag release like I need to with my thumb messed up.
Here, put it in here. I'll fix it for you.
That won't help any.
Just do like I did. Just added Adios the Band-Aid today, so I super glued it.
What'd you do this time?
Here, I can give you an almost exact demonstration. You start with one of these, and I was holding the board, and the piece busted, and I went right across the top. And I looked at it and went, huh, well that ain't too bad, it's not even bleeding. And all of a sudden it started bleeding like you turned the pump on.
I'm supposed to do that.
You know what? See that? Same thing. Same scenario. There's one right here.
You should probably get a...
One of those chainmail mitts.
You know what? Now that we're talking about that, it'll probably show up in the mail.
God damn. You know, here's the funny thing though. These two were both identical. Just as bad. And as deep. This one Eric fixed with super glue, and this one is 7 stitches that I was forced to go get. The owner said, just take them right now to the emergency room. I go, just give me some fucking antiseptic. I'll clean it up. I took the tape and I wound it this way and left it hanging. Another piece of tape right here, left it hanging. I cleaned it off. As soon as it stopped bleeding for a moment, I put super glue on it and then pulled the tape. Look at the work. See that? 7 stitches. You can see it. Then this one time, band camp. So the question is that the suit, or just is there cooter tattooed? Okay.
Seen some of that.
McLean, the beer girl, has a C-section scar. Hot. McLean.
So do all the strippers around here.
Haven't seen Mr. Ashley lately. Is she okay? McLean. Eric, remember that thing that you told me? Question mark. Tell Pre-Don that thing about that. Don't make me come over there. McLean, you ever had a Moochie donut? M-O-C-I-G? Moochie? Wade, is that the same as a brown fudge biscuit?
Fake news.
McLean, back to Wade. It's close. It's about 3 inches apart. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Oh, good Lord.
We don't have enough time to cover that.
Hey, did you see those inserts that Magpul has? When you fuck up your foam on all of your Pelican cases?
I thought they were selling the whole case.
No.
Is it just the insert?
Yeah, $160.
Mm. I don't have any big cases like that. Because they're like $300.
I got a good deal on it. I think the most I paid for any of those was $207. And that's the 53-inch. That's where the 54-inch.
1750s?
Yeah. No, it's just a wall. Really expensive wall that divides off this side from that side.
Did you screw that case down yet? That rack?
Would you like an egg? Would you eat one?
I don't know. What are they? Quail eggs? Or no, those blute eggs?
Those,
yeah, no.
It's duck egg. A duck egg.
Century eggs? Are they century eggs? The ones that are like half developed and then they age them?
Maybe.
You got the embryo in it?
Yeah, well, no. It was yolk.
No. I suppose they're down there because you're not eating them.
I ate one.
I think I didn't watch that whole video then.
Cut it in half. That was a mistake because the yolk is liquid. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. So they're duck eggs.
Yeah, preserved duck eggs. Hey, remember when I said I'm on a strict timeline financially and I can't even... Would you trade the HK45 for something? Or do you just need the money?
I want money for get other stuff off layaway and maybe register the bike.
Okay. How much do you want for it?
800.
Okay, never mind. Damn it.
It's like one of 600. And the mag. It took forever to find that mag in stock.
So you have 2 mags for it?
3.
Oh.
And a Pete's holster.
Oh,
Armor Guard holster.
3 mags, an armor guard holster, and the gun for $800.
Yeah, it's a limited edition Lipsies, all FDE, HK45. The only thing I'm missing is the medium back strap and a baggie of O-rings, which didn't have when I got it.
What is it, threaded barrel?
No, that's a tactical.
What the hell are the O-rings for?
They go on the barrel. This one has the groove on the barrel, keeps it tight.
Nice.
Apparently they're like $12 a piece
Those O-rings?
if you only want one.
You think that you could burn one of those up and...
Apparently they last for quite a while.
Because I have a new love of HK.
I like that VP9. I got the P30L. Probably gonna look for another holster for it because the light on it, it eats batteries while it's off,
That's always a good sign.
and the holster I have is molded for that light. So you got it for her when she got her concealed carry, but then it's too nice to carry.
Does this shit make any sense to you?
Should have just got her a Glock 19. But she doesn't like Glocks.
Oh, no. Those are absolute taboo. But, I mean, it's still basically the same gun as the VP.
Same but different?
Yeah. But like I said, whatever they use is just wicked because it takes almost no time.
And they're really bright.
Like no time, and then they'll glow. They'll still be glowing in the morning. 7 hours later, when I rolled over and looked at those.
You wish. Was it 3 years now?
Huh?
3 years?
For what?
You know, nothing in 3 years.
You want some more? Oh, yeah. Okay.
One's enough.
Poco says, Jdawg here, tied up in the basement.
He actually wrote that.
Cheap old gun guy. When there's nothing left to say...
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Well said. Wade, I was taught that all knives are fighting knives. I prefer a straight handle coffin Bowie. It's easier to index the tip. Wade's always worried about where his tip is. Question
You
is
get a double edge.
a bad day is tip down. Oh, did you see on the new auction there's a M16 bayonet?
I don't know if I looked at the newest auction.
Yeah, it was. I have no idea what the value should be on that, but
Which one is it? An M7?
it looks just like the one that I have that Jolson gave me.
Not a Glock knife? Yeah, I got one of those. That's an M7.
And
I traded my Glock knife for that.
I think that was well played.
I don't know what make it is, or if it's a knockoff, but mine. I don't think mine has any stamping on the blade. But it was a whole lot more usable with the Mossberg 590 than the Glock knife was. So
It fits on that bayonet.
my Mossberg 590, yeah.
Yeah, I gave up bidding at $60. It just seemed like that was too much.
Buying all them $5 Pakistan.
Yeah, I'd rather spend my money on those $5 Pakistani knives. The thing is though, is we're talking about I gave up at $60 on day 2 of this auction.
Is it like? Does it have like Camillus on it or something, or?
I don't even know if it even said for the auction one. I don't want to try to find it now. I think there's like 200 and something items in there.
This one says Colt. So.
Yeah, that's for the Angel.
Yeah.
You know what though? You know what I should do is I should take a hacksaw and cut that stock off there and put a brace. Then cut the barrel down. So it has a brace and a fast reset trigger. I considered putting that trigger in Alice, but everything about Alice was about making her light shooting, and those triggers don't like light stuff. They like a regular bolt carrier and they like a heavy buffer.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I tell you, if you happen to have one of those massively illegal,
it was cool while I had it. I shot yours. I shot somebody else's. I shot the binary.
yeah, see, those ATF can go fuck themselves. They just, I'm sorry. Part of the reason that we have guns is to get rid of organizations when they try that kind of stuff. It's a fuel filter.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's a BB gun.
Technically, how can it be illegal? It's on a BB gun, and you can buy a BB gun suppressed legally.
My pellet rifle's suppressed. Technically, it's got a thing with baffles in it, but because it's not a firearm.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a firearm, so they can go fuck themselves. Oh yeah. Looks like that was drilled. I wonder how that happened. Huh. Should we try it?
You came with it, right?
Oh, we gotta go. I need a shot back.
Somebody send him a butt plug.
You know what's weird about that? That is the AK-47 thread. Out of the box, when I took the brake that was on there off.
It wasn't half 28.
It's a left-hand thread, and the adapter that's on there right now is to be able to put anything on the AK-47. Want to see the blonde? They don't though. I mean that hole looked like it was at least a 30 cal hole.
Oh no, you're talking about trading that redhead for a Hellion. Somebody'd show up with one.
Well, in all fairness, Travis gets the first refusal.
I'm telling him to buy you a Hellion. You can have it back.
You know, I honestly think I'd be weepy if that was gone. Never wanted an AK. I reveled against them. I was such an M16, AR-15.
How long did it take you to get your first one?
Yeah, years.
So everybody's sending you parts.
Well, yeah, because it wasn't mine. I was babysitting Larry's.
That first one.
Yeah.
That was forever ago. I'm pretty sure I remember your 50 subscriber giveaway.
50?
50 and then 100 and 200 and...
I remember the first time I ran across Jdawg in person. He walked up to me and said, "Hey, I watch your YouTube channel." I said, "Get the fuck away from me."
No, it was. I was walking to work, to my car to go to work, down the back. Back walk.
The Bat Cave exit.
I can't believe somebody threw a piece of concrete through that upper window. That was like the same day I found a bag of meth. Probably had something to do with it. Called the police department. Hey, pretty sure I found a bag of meth.
I don't understand how you missed that place.
I don't. Except for the cheap rent.
I don't.
The cheap rent was nice.
At least now, you don't fucking worry about some asshole doing crack at 3 o'clock in the morning. And
It quieted down. It quieted down a lot when Mama's Bar closed.
I suppose.
Like one day I hear fucking trash, and I look out the window and some dude's running away, threw a rock or something through Mama's window.
Evidently, the building is kind of in harmony right now because Miles, not that Miles. Let's see, you were 3, 4, 5. Miles is in 6, and he said that pretty much the only problem that any of them
be on the other end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then talk to anybody.
His windows all look out over the top of Tony's automotive.
Mm-hmm.
Now, on the other side, I guess the one that nobody really likes is number 10, and she was there when you were there. She's that. There's rumors that she's a $10 a blowjob kind of gal. I was like,
Not surprised.
I got $10.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
No, the rumor is that she's a.
I know. Right after you put the cameras in, they got fucked up pretty quick, cutting the lines and.
Well, why would you not? It's like you're about to do a drug deal right there, and the camera's right there, and
Here, the thing is, the doors are locked. They're supposed to be locked.
It's just stupid. Well, someone always bars that front door usually.
Oh, every time I saw a door propped open, I'd fucking unprop it. Got packages stolen and.
I do not miss that place.
Me either.
The new owner called both of us. If you're interested, nope. You know, if you want to make any, nope.
Can't afford it.
It's all yours, baby. Steven, Cayman
You should have
Jack
said
has
3
sugar free
times.
now. What?
Times 3.
What?
Times 3 what you used to get paid.
To go work there?
3 times of whatever you were making before? Might be worth it. You guys are lucky you don't have smell-o-vision.
Steven, Cayman Jack now has sugar free, I believe. I'm down with that. The sugar versions are pretty good. Heck yeah. I went out and bought the variety pack, so you'll see a few more of them, but I let Christine try this, and she goes, "That's actually pretty good. This is just more of the strawberry margarita."
It's alright. Finish what was left in there.
There's more.
You're going to dinner, and
I just hate the West Duluth area.
I hate all of Duluth. Fucking roads are like, what are they doing with the money?
It's a good question.
Paving parking lots for
Oh,
bike trails
yeah. No.
that aren't paved.
We got to make sure your
You
car
can-
is
you
on
can
nice
fix-
pavement while you're.
You could have fixed a lot of. It's worth one. You paved fixed a lot of potholes with that pavement.
our street is ridiculous.
I'm hearing cracks and rattles I didn't know were in my truck.
Try riding a motorcycle.
Yeah.
There was almost... I had to get the fuck away. I had to find, like, the newest possible place to ride because I was really starting to just... It just grates on your nerves when you're either hitting the bumps, which I don't want to do on my motorcycle, or you look like you're freaking drunk serpentining around all of the potholes.
Last time I tried to ride my bike, I dropped it in the grass.
The new one?
Yeah. I wasn't going fast at all. And I got uncomfortable, so I went to pull over to the side. And I grabbed too much brake, and it kind of slid. Just kind of...
How much, what was your last bike?
Oh, I still got both. I got a 90 Sportster.
Uh-huh.
That I've never seen drive under its own power. And then the 98 Road Glide. Anniversary edition.
No, I mean, this is your learning curve?
Class is next weekend. Apparently we're learning on like 250 Kawasaki's or some shit.
Duluth had a whole fleet of Honda 150s.
This is at Northland.
What are you going to take your test on?
The class, when you pass the class, that's your certificate.
Oh, okay, good. Because I don't even... I've been riding a motorcycle since I was like 10 or 12 years old. In one way or another, I've almost owned a bike my entire life. And I don't know if I'd want to take the Duluth, at least what it was, the Duluth road test. Well, actually, let me take that back. My test was on the road. Literally, the guy said, okay, Eric, this is what I'm going to have you do. You're going to take off. And you're going to make I want you to do a left-hand turn. And I want you to go one block, and come back. When you're coming back towards me, I'm going to go like this, and I want you to do an emergency stop. Then, I want you to go past me and do a series of rights, and when you come back, I don't remember what the hell he had me do the second time. There was like some kind of a serpentine course or something like that. That was it. I actually went down, turned, and I went the wrong way or something, but no, he was like, he couldn't hear me. I was out of sight and sound, so I was able to turn around and get back in the direction that I was supposed to be. But I don't even remember what I even took my road test on. I think I took it on a Suzuki TC 185. I had that for a couple of years, and then I sold that for a bike I kind of wouldn't even mind still owning, a Suzuki GT 380 two-stroke 3-cylinder. Ring, ding, 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 ding. But hands down, the most incredible bike that I have ever owned is the one that I own right now.
A Venture Royal.
A Venture Royal, a 1985 Venture Royal. Fuck you, Jdawg.
I just thought it was funny because it's in the garage.
I love Miles, trust me. His heart runs extremely deep, but trying to tell him, okay, I psyched myself up in the house to go ride a 1985 Yamaha Venture Royal.
Well, there's a 89.
And as the garage door goes up, there is the VMAX. Why in the fuck would you ever want to ride a Venture Royal? It's for sale.
So it's a Sportster. It's a project.
You know, it actually would be you could turn that into something creative if you...
I think all the parts are there. I might need some fasteners.
Right off the bat, though, I'd have to put some kind of suspension on it.
That's $300.
Can you imagine right now?
Oh, there's no way in fuck I'd ride it around my block. I'm
Right.
pretty sure it would lock the rear tire up before I got out of the driveway.
Oh, here's Jdawg. He pulls into my neighborhood, and as he gets a block away, he pulls over. He pulls out his NFL bite guard and puts it in his teeth. So when he hits all the bumps, this right now, 39th and 4th, I watch people drive onto this sidewalk so they don't have to drive in the street.
It's pretty bumpy.
Emily Larson is a fucking useless dyke. Ding. Ding, ding. Fries are done. Okay. Steven? Grant graduated last night, so I'll soon have extra cash for guns again, since he'll be getting a job to help pay bills or be homeless. Jokes aside, he has 3 months of freedom before I talk about a job. That's fair, Steve. Same with my mom. I graduated, and she looked at me, and I had already had the job, but she looked at me and said, either you need to start paying some rent, or you can get a place on your own. That's your choice. I got a place on my own. I tell you, there's some shell shock to that. Like, you open the medicine cabinet and wonder where the fucking toothpaste and toothbrush are. It's like, oh shit, I forgot about that stuff. Steven, 14 minutes and 5 seconds. The lower half looks like it was pulled from a house fire. Good thing I don't have dreams anymore. That would be a nightmare. Okay, now I have to look. We hate to cover her up for the train wreck.
What are we looking at?
He said the upper half was pretty good, but the lower half would give him nightmares. She looks like, I don't know, maybe she's had a C-section, 27 babies, I don't know. If it's free. Sharky, fantastic intro, but no matter how cool you think you might be, Robert Patrick is the T-1000 forever. Oh, that's he's behind. Since he's taking a rip at me, I'll rip back. He's a video behind. And now, this is a first. You tossed the beer you started with without a score and went to a flask. You must have been crap. Oh yeah, catching up. Well, it can only get a 0 if I throw it out, so I guess it had a 0. But as a pro level commenter, you should know this. UOCR220, thumbs up and cheers too. Dude, I have endlessly asked what the hell your channel name is significant for. Are you CR220, I don't believe is a motorcycle or anything. Yeah, I'm still curious as to your channel name. And then he's got the last comment, an hour and whatever the camera says ago. Phasers on stun, Captain. Cheers. Cheers, my brother. What I think I just heard you say was this.
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Where are we at, by the way? We've talked about 4 different firearms in front of us. Beer, mags, farts, gas, brown streaks. And yet, we still haven't gone over an hour yet. So, we can just go straight into, how many things do you have on layaway right now?
4.
Are they okay, what are they?
One of them is a Winchester 1897 pump 12 gauge. The old school one with the hammer.
Nice.
I plan on cutting it down to a riot configuration. because it's got the 28 or 30-inch full choke. And I got a CZ P10C on layaway. Both of those are under $200 left on each of them. I got that SIG fastback carry 45, 1911.
I have no idea.
It's got the bobbed grip.
Oh, nice.
And then a muzzle loader that I just put on the other day because they had it and I wanted it. It's a 54 caliber Thompson Center Hawkins rifle.
Do you have any other black powder?
No.
I got Christine a black powder revolver for a birthday present like a decade ago.
She never shot it?
No. I have no clue as to where to start, but her brother does black powder, so
Buy the kit. You gotta get the little felt patches.
and what, you put Vaseline on them or something? Stop
Board butter.
hang fire? Or, yeah.
Crisco.
Yeah, that's what it was. No. Vaseline. I was thinking of her. Never mind. It's Crisco.
Well, yeah, you can do that, and you gotta find, like, if you find the right round balls, like when you use the thing on the front, the little punch, it should shave a little ring off of each one when it goes in. This one's not black powder, but they still have that style.
Did you take the rounds out of that?
Yes, it's empty.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the same style. You get your rammer, but this one is.
Still gotta fire that too.
Are they in here?
The rounds? No.
That was the last review with Jdawg.
Yeah. Hey, Jdawg, remember that last time that Christine allowed you in the house?
Is that screw for that?
Yes.
Is there a 22 starter pistol?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is it bad when you know there's a gun in here, yet you...
A loaded starter pistol?
Oh yeah. I think it might have a fired one in it or two. I don't know how that happened.
You didn't do that when she was
I
away for work?
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I did.
Cap gun? A cap gun? Does that one actually launch them? Or that, nope, that's the one that launches them.
Yeah.
Strap for some goggles.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can find in here. We got this. Doesn't it actually springs so hard it rejects locking. Now that is...
Cobra Tech makes some pretty good stuff in Texas. I know my Boker is actually Cobra Tech. Did you ever give away that other one?
No, it's right there.
Is that supposed to be a subscriber giveaway or thrown into
I think...
Justin's Final Mission giveaway? Or
No, I think, you know who. I just thought it'd be funny to have that clickbait. I'm giving away a Glock.
alright.
Old-fashioned e-bommy thing. I am curious, Nihat. How many people do you think would even bother if we did an old style AR giveaway that required a response video? I can't. Some of the stuff that we have given away lately, and the lack of, it's like all you have to do
The
is
last
do
three
a
giveaway.
It's like all you have to do is a fucking video. You can everybody that's got a
that
cell
wasn't
phone.
A video. That wasn't a video one. That was Justin's final mission, and that went to shit.
Well, that one did, but
I keep getting emails from
Warrior Battalion.
Yeah.
So do I.
And tell them what happened to Justin's final mission. Fuck off.
Why is it still to this moment in time Justin's own brother has not contacted anybody on our side? The Crazy Scotsman, John Solar, me,
Jim? I mean, I'm pretty sure he's given more than anybody else for those giveaways, or drawings, or raffles, whatever. Shit, he could have bought what he was given. He could have bought. You could just send him the rifle.
There's been 3 guys over the years that every single time we do this, just if they wanted the thing that badly, they could have just bought the parts and actually recreated our rifle for what they had donated. Christopher Alone Company always is totally selfless when it comes to money. I've even said, I can't remember the last time. I think our drawing was over like a month ago, and he's like, "Oh, whatever happened with that?" It's like he cares about the cause. He doesn't care about the goodies. Kind of goes for the last winner. Seeing as how the Justin final mission, the AR-10, is still here.
So you gotta come and get it?
Well, I would prefer it was that way. But
I mean,
he probably doesn't want to drive from his present location all the way to here.
I mean, they sold the cabin, so.
I know, that pisses me off. Salty Shellback, I wish you would have never sold that cabin. Actually, the next level below that is, I wish I would have known about it and had an opportunity, because that was a cool spot.
Sure, it turned into the what's that? What's the thing everybody rents their shit out? Airbnb.
Oh, Airbnb.
Yeah. Lots of opportunity in the summer and winter, maybe.
Not to mention, for a fee, of course, if he needed someone to take care of it.
In the winter for people.
Mm-hmm. Too late. It's gone.
Mm-hmm.
At a certain point in time, you could probably say that there's some pounds per square inch going on there.
So next winter, people need to pay for your fuel.
Yeah, I think the free plowing has to come to a fucking end. When you're at $400 a month in fuel, and since then, right now, well, granted, I have to say that because of the weather, I have gone from 8.6 miles per gallon, and right now it's just shy of 13.
You know, if you turn it off of that number 5 on the switch.
6, Jdawg.
Oh, so you got the 6 gun.
Yeah.
Turn it to 2, damn it.
I like 6 though. With the Bank 6 gun turned up to, what is that? It's like 100 horsepower.
I forget what it is over stock, but I was looking at one the other day because it came up on Facebook Market or whatever ads, and I was like, "Hey, how much is that?"
You're used to driving your truck. I should let you take mine across the Bung Bridge. When you actually mash the pedal to the floor, and I don't know if it's when the torque converter and the turbo and everything, it all hits that apex of, you are like,
Mine will set you back a little bit, and it's stock. So
I know it's impressive when it's stock. Why do you think I know what I know
I didn't do anything all these years because I was still paying for it. Now it's paid for, and I got the transmission repaired. I don't want to fuck anything up now.
You know how easy it is to get these motors to 1,000 horsepower?
Do you know how much you have to spend on a transmission to put 1,000 horsepower in them?
Yeah, this tranny would never hold up. You'd be from the time you left my house, you wouldn't even get to VIP before you were calling for a tow truck. I tell you though,
You can easily spend 10 grand on a transmission for these trucks.
that's after you dumped $100,000 under the hood. You watch that? You have Motor Friends?
No.
Oh, there's a shop in Texas. I would love to have that lottery win where you take the motor, put it in a crate, and send it down to Texas. Their specialty.
I'd probably just order a motor from Fleece. They're the ones that make the lift pump that just replaces your factory pump. Because after seeing what you did, I'm not cutting a fucking hole in the bottom.
Oh, that's soon to go away. I'm going back to the.
Did you find a new tank?
I
sent you a link for a tank. I don't know how good it is.
No, Miles found one.
Okay.
I don't know either today or tomorrow. It's actually, I could have taken pictures of my truck. I was like, Miles, ask him what kind of shape the tailgate is in, because the
bottom ledge,
that little C, that the pivot that it sits in.
I replaced one of those on my last truck.
You can get an aftermarket one.
No, I welded in a piece of pipe. It was quarter inch wall tubing.
Oh, I gotta do
Or
that.
120
I gotta
wall.
do that.
I'm pretty sure it was a piece of roll bar 120 wall.
Open and close. I have to hold, and if you don't put it back.
I noticed the one day when I had the tailgate down and I sat on it, the one side went whoop, and I was like, shit. So
The thing is it looks like it's all part of the tailgate.
No, that's a separate piece.
Oh, well.
But I went and found a piece, or a family's garage, because we got off-road trails, so there's always something going on with stuff and things. Found a piece of pipe that fit over the nub on the bedside, and I was like,
So you know what the real trick would be? It's cleaning enough fucking rust off of that you'd have something to weld that your chunk into.
Mine happened to work out, and then not long after that, we stopped driving the truck regularly when I got my truck, the new one, and in the time that I wasn't driving it, somebody else drove it, and they would get in it, start it up, and slam it into gear and take off. They wouldn't let it warm up or anything, and I think that's what caused the head gasket to go. Because the one day I went out and checked the oil on it, because I was like, hey, we need to sell this thing if we're not going to use it. So I was going to rebuild put new leaf springs in the rear and redo the brake backing plate and all that stuff. And I started it up, and all kinds of white smoke coming out of the tailgate, and I checked the oil, and it's halfway up the stick. I'm like, that's not just oil in there. So we sold it for a couple $100. Guy wanted the rear end out of it. Take the whole thing.
So how many miles do you drive yours on an oil change?
Supposedly they're good for 10.
Okay.
But
I was like, I have been driving this fucking truck for a year, and according to my window sticker, I'm still nowhere near the next oil change.
depends on your filter and what you're putting in it.
Well, Jody's the one that did the oil change, and it has an accurate sticker, so I know he did it, and it was before he planned on selling the truck, so I know that number isn't exaggerated. And what is it, 18 quarts?
Three of the big jugs.
That's at least 15 quarts.
Oh, it might be gallons. It's at least 12.
Let's say that's 50, that'd be
12.
a big jug is.
I get them at, usually get the discount at Menards by the case, the 3 Ks in the case.
Wondering if it'd be cheaper to have Miles use his military discount at O'Reilly's.
Depends on what you're trying to run in it. Was he running full synthetic or?
I believe so.
Because I've just been running the conventional Valvoline with the Cummins logo on it.
I'll have to look. I have a vanilla folder that's about an inch thick of everything that's ever been done to this truck. Of course, it's one phone call away to say, "Hey Jody, did you run full synthetic?" I'm pretty sure Sam said that he was. Hey, and on that note, first in the club is the guy that says here.
I didn't put there this time.
Yeah, no, you're not
No,
there.
it's here.
There, here, there. And Scourge, okay, Google, play Goodbye Horses.
Alright, Goodbye Horses by Q Lazarus.
Here we
Playing on Spotify.
go.
Play it on the upstairs speaker.
I don't recognize upstairs. Try saying the name of your device instead.
Living room speaker. Oh, it's not.
Sure, down from Spotify. Playing on the living room speaker.
No, it's not. She unplugged it.
Oh, well, I tried then. That's okay. No
Well,
copyright
if,
strikes.
if we get something back here, it puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again. I see what he did right there. Wish you were here. Last in is Mike saying, I got, there's gotta be a translation in here.
Very crappy Tac Pack Plus.
I guess-
Uploading video right now.
I guess just skip all that first stuff. He's got his very crappy. Okay, I will check it out, Mike. I'm always interested in what
What, they're not sending you anymore?
what I don't get no more, because they didn't send me a $5 box that the company that sends me a $150 box still does. Oh,
The other... What's the other one?
Battle Box and
Crate Club?
Crate Club.
Crate Club sends you. And they changed it so... Or you changed it so you get the monthly instead of the quarterly. But you probably get more stuff anyways.
In the long run, you get more stuff, but I think you get more high-end stuff if you stuck with the general.
Seems like a lot of the same stuff that's in the battle box. Because they're doing it.
Considering, yeah. Okay, so number 20. I'm not sure what.
I finished it.
I'm not sure what it is.
It's a stout.
Actually.
Hey, let's watch these guys on their phones.
I was gonna. Hang on. If I can find. I know it's in here somewhere.
Was there a violin in this case?
Yeah.
Never mind. It's fucking. It's right there.
Actually, I don't know exactly what it is. I just know it's 10.2% 60 IBUs and an imperial stout.
Which is probably the bitterness.
Well, if it was a Russian imperial stout, then that for sure would be the. I'd probably give this one like an 8. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but that the previous one was awesome. So, okay, I guess tomorrow is Sunday, Bloody Sunday. It's something. It's something.
Mother's Day.
It's something, Miles.
Sunday's Mother's Day.
Yeah, and it's Mother's Day. And I have dinner plans tomorrow also. So, wow, maybe there won't be one tomorrow because I have to be somewhere by 3 o'clock. So, okay.
Safety on this thing is gummy.
So's her